All right, what's up, y'all? It's just a continuation of yesterday, and today we're gonna be going over the NBA playoffs. So y'all can see, most of the first round is done, but
Yeah, do you
some of the
wanna, how about this? Why don't we do it like this? I'm gonna kind of just run all this stuff by and you're gonna give your thoughts because I know you're feeling pretty tough about a couple of these. And we're gonna start with the heavy hitter, the one that's done. That is Lakers losing to the Nuggets. I believe the
no,
score in the last game was 108, 106. Um, I don't what was
what
the series? 4-1 or was it a sweep? What was
it was 4-1. Relax, it was
4-1? It
4-1. It
was
wasn't a sweep
4-1.
like last year.
LeBron wouldn't get swept. Lakers lose. Jamal Murray again, absolutely just I don't even know the word to use. This guy, he's just sick. He's just awesome. I love this guy. And he did it again. That's I think the third time. And honestly, bad defense from you.
Second time, second time.
Second. Yeah, okay, second time. But he's been great all series. And your defense was awful on that last play. So nothing to be proud
You
of.
done? You done?
Let's hear it from you now.
You done
Let's
shit talking my team?
let's
All right,
go.
so well, let me go over the roster real quick. So Spencer Dinwiddie, absolute shit. I don't know what the some people, I don't know why, but when shooters come to LA, they forget how to shoot. You saw last year with Malik Beasley. Cam Reddish forgot how to shoot. He got hurt. Christian Wood, what the hell did we sign you for? You got hurt the entire you played like 5 games and then you haven't played any games. You were so good last year, and I don't know what the hell happened to you. Like, remember when he was on the was it the Rockets who he would average like 20 and 10?
Yeah, he's not the same player.
Um, AD, AD's am I allowed to cuss?
Um, I guess for now, yeah.
AD, you a bitch, bro. I'm sorry. I like you, bro. But like, no homo. Pause. Like, not in that way. But which, oh my god, my arm, my shoulder, my eye.
Did you see that when he
What the
fell
hell's
to the
wrong with you?
floor?
Like,
He barely got touched, and then he just started grabbing his shoulder. He just fell on the floor.
I know.
I
What the hell are
don't
you doing?
I don't even know what he I like. It looked like a child out there.
Well, I'm not done my rants. Sorry,
Let's
let me keep
go.
going.
Let's go. Let's
Dave
keep going.
Vincent, we signed you a 3-year, $30 million deal. You're making 10 mil a year. You were so good with Miami in the playoffs last year. I don't know what the hell happened to you. You basically got surgery the entire year. You played like 5 games, and you probably dropped a total of like 5 points. I don't think I saw you average more than double digits. You're also dog water. Get the hell off my team. Austin Reeves, you say you're him. You're not him. You're her. You're ass. You're ass too. You're just another white boy that just forgot how to hoop. Who else am I missing? Torian Prince. Torian Prince, I swear he was banging Darvin Ham this whole season. They had an affair going on, the way he played him all the time. Who else am I forgetting? Jalen Hood Schifino. You got picked. You were a first round draft pick last year. I'm so mad that they didn't pick Cam Whitmore because you did dog water. I don't think you even played. Max Christie, he's a good shooter, but Darvin Ham doesn't play him. I'll get to Darvin Ham in a second. Who am I missing?
Rui, you talk about Rui?
Oh, Rui. Bro, Rui, you were so good last year. I don't know what the hell happened
Did
to
you
you.
see his defense on that last play when
It
Jamal
wasn't
scored?
I don't think it was the coach's fault.
Was it? Okay. I
Um,
think Prince was trying to get him to guard
yeah, he
Jamal.
pushed him
He pushed him
because
and Rui just didn't do anything. So Prince knew
like
what was going on.
who am I forgetting? Who's the point guard? Oh,
Uh,
D'Lo. How could I
D'Lo.
forget D'Lo?
Yeah.
You are so ass, D'Lo, man. You said, "Oh, like I'm gonna be nice this year. It's gonna be my best year." We told you, okay, yeah, you're nice, like when the trade rumors are, but I don't know what the hell happened to you this year
He's really
or
good at
this
the end of
series.
the season, like when the games don't like I mean they mattered, but like that was it.
Yeah, but like I don't know what the hell's wrong with you. This guy can't hoop against Denver. Nobody dropped 25 points, and he dropped 0 points. I think he had I think he broke double digit like only 2 or 3 games, but he shot ass percentage. You can't play defense. You're there just to shoot. If you can't shoot, why the hell are you on the court? You know? And Darvin Ham, man, this bald ass little gremlin, this elf, you know, Mr. Hands in his pockets all the time, just going like this. You know the meme, the Kevin James meme, where that's what he is, but black and bald. You don't know how to coach. I saw that last play. You have who's guarding Jamal?
Um, it wasn't Reeves
First
or
of all, why the
D'Lo.
hell is Reeves in the game on Jamal? Vanderbilt was playable. He could have played this game, but Darvin Ham didn't play him. Stick him. It was the last possession. Stick Jared Vanderbilt on Jamal. You have AD on Jokic. You get him the switch. I don't know why he's going under. And then you see all that space. He drove left and then by the elbow and he shot it. There
Yeah.
was no defense there. Darvin Ham's ass. He can't coach. Even he knows he's fired because he was like in the interview, he's like, "Oh, it's been a hell of a 2 years or whatever. Get the hell off my team. I don't want you on this team. This is your fault that LeBron doesn't have a fifth ring because of this guy. He wasted 2 years of LeBron's career, 2 years of AD's career. Actually, I don't want to talk about AD, but man, if I need everyone gone, I want them to trade for Trey Young right now. Sell the whole team except for LeBron. You can sell it. Okay, AD maybe is keepable, but yeah, that's just my rant.
Yeah,
Nuggets,
bro.
they're good,
Just-
good team. But I hope the
You guys
Timberwolves.
know he's not even a Laker fan. It's just LeBron.
I'm a LeBron fan. I don't care what the hell happens to the Lakers. I just care about
Guy
LeBron.
just loves LeBron.
So LeBron, go to the Warriors next season. Get Clay out of there. Get Durant back in the Warriors. Curry, KD, and LeBron. They're gonna win a ring.
I've
Calling.
seen that. I've seen that so much on Instagram where people were like, "Let's get these three together." Curry's not leaving Golden State. KD, I mean, he could. He's done it before, so I wouldn't be surprised.
And he's done it like every like 2 years. This guy's
Yeah,
on your team every 2 years.
he's been on multiple super teams: Thunder, Warriors, and now Suns and
Nets.
Brooklyn.
Mm,
Um, so I mean, at this point, like we've come to expect it.
mm.
Um,
Wait. I need to keep talking about the Nuggets. And because I've been
let's go.
ranting about the Lakers. But the Nuggets are a good team, good coach, well
Yes,
coached team.
great coach actually.
Jokic wasn't even trying in the first quarter. I swear to God, it was just Jamal Murray. And I don't know. I like Jamal Murray, but I don't like him because he sent my king home.
Yeah,
But
but even LeBron
Canadian.
gave him credit afterwards, right?
I
Like
know
at
this guy
the
got
end of
some
the
mad
day,
head in the
you
locker
can't
room or
get
something.
upset about a guy like that. Like
Yeah, but
he's doing his job, and the Lakers are not.
it's
Nobody in the Lakers
like
is doing the
I
job
swear
besides
Jamal
LeBron.
Murray doesn't play like this against anyone else except for the Lakers. He just doesn't like the Lakers
Or the
because
Lakers just have awful defense against the point guard. Like that's what it is, right? And also,
okay,
it's
you done
playoffs.
ripping my
In
I
the playoffs, Jamal Murray is better. Let's be honest. Every year in the playoffs, this dude is a
yeah,
beast.
but even Michael Porter, this guy was dropping 20 bombs because the Lakers are going under on screens and they
Yeah.
don't know how to rotate because Darvin Ham's an idiot. And the team's shit. I ain't gonna lie. There's gonna be a lot of cussing in this video. But
Anyway,
yeah,
we'll
Lakers lost. They lost in five.
we know how you feel about that.
All
I
right,
will
move on
say
to your
we'll move
team,
on
bro.
quickly. I just want to say because people are saying that might have been LeBron's last game as a Laker. So I want to ask you, do you think that's true? Do you think he's leaving? Or if you don't, or you think maybe it is, what can the Lakers do to keep him? Because I'm
I
assuming they
think
want him to leave.
LeBron, I don't know, because he has a player option, no?
He has a player option. What something that I read was that the Lakers would be willing to draft Bronny if it means keeping LeBron, because that's LeBron's dream now, I think, is to play with Bronny.
Hmm.
So like, and I mean, the problem is that my knowledge of NBA prospects is so little. Like, it's not the same as in the NFL or NHL or anything like that. So I don't really know who the top prospects are. All I've read though is that Bronny is like a late second rounder at best right now. Like he didn't really play that well in college. I don't even know if he really played that much even because he had the heart issues or whatever.
Hmm.
But I mean, I guess the Lakers, it'd be worth using a pick if it meant keeping LeBron. But is it
Yeah.
fair to another kid who deserves that pick that he doesn't get picked because the other guy's LeBron's son? Like this goes back to that old question about like being the famous guy's kid, right? Like I guess this is just the benefit of it. But do you think that's the only way that they could keep LeBron?
Honestly, it's 50-50 right now, but I was actually just talking about this with like a customer like earlier today. And the Lakers do own a first round pick. I think they have pick 17, but
Yeah.
that's what the guy told me. I don't know if that's true, but they also have a second rounder. Like, do not take, I swear to God, if the Lakers take him with the first round pick, I'm gonna,
No,
I
no, no.
don't
I
know what
don't
to
think
do.
so. I don't think that they will.
But if they're gonna do it, I think they could even get him undrafted, honestly.
The thing is though that LeBron put out that thing, I think it was last year, and he basically said like whoever takes him, like I'm coming, right? I'm gonna be there. So
Hmm.
like if some other team takes him in the first round, because think about it, you would waste a first round pick if it meant getting LeBron James, right? Everyone would. So everyone's
Hmm.
probably thinking that like a little bit. It's like, oh, if we get Bronny, we probably get LeBron
Hmm.
as well.
Hmm.
So I don't know, like you hope he doesn't go to like a small market team because I don't think LeBron wants to play for one. Like I don't think he wants to go play in Orlando or anything, but That's kind of like the Lakers might have to use a first round pick on him. Like
I
it's
mean, I just hope
we're
he
talking about a
leaves.
guy who's not worth going in the first round, but we know that there's a really good chance that he will because of that only reason. So
Honestly, I think I don't know because Bronny he can still stay another year. Remember?
yeah, because in the transfer portal and now he can.
Yeah,
So
I
really smart
I don't
actually.
know. I know he's not ready for the NBA yet, and I think LeBron knows that. So I think he might wait another year. But I think
But
LeBron has two or three more
if he
years left.
already declared, can he redeclare again, or does he just have to go undrafted
No,
later?
you can redeclare.
Oh, okay. I
I'm
thought there was a rule
pretty
that once
sure.
you declare, you can't do it again. 'Cause
I'm
remember,
pretty
like,
sure you can redeclare
but
because then
remember
he
Leangelo, he couldn't redeclare. Like he only had one chance, and then they after that
yeah, but
he's been trying to go undrafted.
I don't know because I feel like LeBron would tell his son like,
But I
"Yo,
wonder if this weird transfer portal thing is some sort of loophole to it. I wonder.
I mean, we'll find out. It's only a few more months, so we'll see what
Yeah.
happens." But
Okay,
I don't
so
want
we
to.
talked about
I don't
that
want to talk
now.
about them, bro. I'm
Lakers,
so sad.
Lakers lost, done. They have a long off season to think about who they're gonna fire or hire for head coach and the coaching staff and some moves that they have to make because
Hmm.
obviously this team now worked in 2020 in the bubble and since then it just has not cut it. It has not been
I
cutting.
don't even know why they got rid of that team. That team was good. You played big.
Yeah.
That's how you play Jokic. You play big. You tire him out. But I don't know
Yeah.
why they got rid of like half their guys.
So they're gonna have to work on it because they
Hmm.
don't have any good young players. So they're gonna have to maybe they have to maybe it sounds crazy. Maybe you just trade AD and you get a ton of first and second round picks.
Nah, I think they'll keep
You
him.
just well, maybe they need to think about growing the team. Maybe because they can't think of having LeBron there forever, right?
Hmm.
So what are they gonna do when LeBron leaves and they have nothing? They're gonna be bottom feeders in the league for multiple years because they'll have no more value players. No
I
one on
mean,
the team
people
has any
still want to
value.
play in LA though.
Huh?
People
What?
will still want to play in LA.
I know, but nobody wants to play for a bum team. Like they
Yeah,
won't
but
want to
I
play for
feel
the
like
Lakers when they're losing because the media in LA is so difficult. It's like
hmm,
being a Leaf in Toronto. Like the hot,
yeah,
like you'll get absolutely smoked here. Being the best player in a bad team is not a good thing,
hmm.
right? Nobody's gonna care for you, right? Remember D'Angelo Russell before when that LA team was so bad, they had like Nick Young with him. Those two got like absolutely destroyed by Los Angeles media because
Yeah,
that's
because remember the whole scene?
but that team sucked.
Oh, you don't remember when he snitched?
Yeah, yeah, but then he got moved
Yeah, but that
and
was
it went
post
away.
Kobe era. So they were like, no.
But that's what I mean. It looked bad. Like
Hmm.
everything was bad there, right? And there's so many eyes on a team like that. So I don't know. We're done
Can
talking
we
about
not talk
the
about my
Lakers.
team anymore, man? I'm
All right,
sad.
all right, all right.
All
So
right.
then let's go
We're
to the
talking about
other
your team.
elimination. Let's go to the other elimination that happened, which was Suns lost to Timberwolves in the series. Literal sweep. I'm a Suns fan. I'm really not happy about that. Just because like how did we get swept?
The
Like
other
I think
ass,
Timberwolves
that's
were
why.
way better. Bro, come on. Swept? Booker dropped basically 50 in the last game. They still lost.
Yeah, and KD also dropped like 40 something.
What's going
Just
on? How do we lose?
Bradley Beal.
This is crazy. How did this happen? Like, oh my God. I don't
I
even
think
want
the
to talk
Suns are
about
more
this.
screwed than the Lakers.
They are, but at the same time, like, you know what I hate? Because
Hmm.
when Matt Ishbia came in and took over the team as new owner, he fired the coach, and then he got rid of all the young pieces we had. He got rid of Bridges, he got rid of Cam Johnson. It's like the two main young pieces besides Devin Booker that we had. And he
Hmm.
went and he got Kevin Durant and Bradley Beal. He also got rid of Chris Paul, who was working really well with Devin Booker at the time. And yeah, he got Nurkic too, but the team's for some reason has no chemistry. But it's really just because all these guys don't get the ball enough. They all don't work well together. And then they went up against a young team like the Timberwolves, who have Cat and Nasri, who just won Sixth Man of the Year. Uh,
Gobert,
have Gobert. They have Anthony Edwards. Um,
Jaden McDaniels.
Jaden McDaniels. Like they have a young team, and all of them can score, and all of them can rebound, and all of them have incredible passing, and all of them have incredible chemistry. This team, you know what's crazy? The Timberwolves could actually win the championship this year. They
I
could.
know they're good.
The chemistry is amazing, and Anthony Edwards is scary, bro. This guy is looking so comfortable. He's looking so good. He might start for the Team USA squad. Like he looks so good. I don't know. I mean, we lost definitely to a better team, which makes it a little
Mhm.
bit easier. I'm just pissed that we got swept. Like
Yeah.
how could you guys with this kind of team, how did Kevin Durant and Devin Booker let them get swept? Right? It's a joke. Honestly, it's such a joke.
All right. Let me know when you're done your rant so I can keep ripping your team.
I'm done. So go ahead.
All right. So I'm gonna say the Suns, y'all ass. You guys are screwed for the next few years. You gave up
Yeah.
so much for KD. KD, like that was a good trade. You did not need Bradley Beal. I don't know why the hell you
Yeah.
decided to get another scorer when you have two scorers on the team.
Yeah.
Should have got a point guard, get a wing, or get a big, and you got a scorer. That's the last thing you needed. You saw how it hurt them. Grayson Allen got hurt. Who the hell's left on this? You got Bull. Okay.
That was the most random
Who
ad
the hell's
ever.
on this team? Josh Okogie.
They have
There's a
Nurkic
reason
as
why the
well.
Timberwolves let him go because he can't really shoot.
Yeah. Nurkic is there. I don't know if you said him
And you had
already.
Jordan Goodwin on the team.
Yeah.
It's based okay. I'm gonna say it like this. The Suns are basically like my team, my career team.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just like you go
Like
out,
you
just go get the top two best shooters and
yeah,
you
you
put them
got
together
three
and make
max
it.
guys
Yeah.
that KD's making what 40 something million, Booker's making 40 something million, Bradley Beal's on
Bradley
like
Beal's
40
also
million.
making, yeah.
All your money is tied to these three guys. And I think it could have worked with Booker and KD. It's just Beal. I think Beal is such a bad fit. I don't know
They could
why
have
you
got
got
someone else. Like that's the thing. Like they did that to get Beal
yeah. Get like
because
a
Beal
role
wasn't a
players.
thing, but they should have went and got someone else. Like that, this was
Yeah.
not the right move.
Well,
So
I'm gonna give credit where credit's due to the Timberwolves. Well coached
no,
team,
they played freaking phenomenal. Like
you know.
they didn't let the
See, he
Suns.
got hurt.
Who?
He tore
The
his
coach?
like knee.
The
Yeah.
coach, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Because he got bumped
How
by
did he do that? I wasn't watching.
there was like a loose ball and then Mike Conley like bumped into him. So I
Hey
mean
man, they won for their coach, bro.
yeah, you got coaches getting hurt and shit. And I've never seen that before, but Timberwolves are a good team.
They're
You got good
phenomenal.
defenders on that team. You got Gobert, who's a paid presence, and they
Yeah.
weren't able to exploit him because you have Nurkic who can't space the floor. So it's gonna be interesting how they go against the Nuggets. You have Cat who came back, also stretches the floor. This team is good. You got Ant, he played like a superstar. He was the best player in the series.
Honestly, he is a superstar. He is a
You
superstar.
can really see how he's like evolved his game.
Yeah.
He's like not afraid. He's
He
confident
looks so complete now. Like
and he's funny. He's probably one of my
honestly,
favorite players.
he might end up being like
He
I
could
wouldn't
win
be
Western
surprised if
Conference.
he's the top MVP candidate next season.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
he keeps up the confidence, he's like think about it. Now he's on Team USA. That's a
Mhm.
huge confidence boost for a guy like him. He plays well, especially in front of guys like LeBron and AD and Kawhi and all these other legends of the sport. Steph Curry, like that's gonna be a huge boost even more for a young guy that's on an old team because he's got to be the youngest guy on that team, I think. And
Mhm.
next season, he knows how good this team is. Like the Timberwolves were sick this year. They were top three the whole entire season, basically. I wouldn't be surprised if I wouldn't be surprised if he won the MVP next year, honestly.
Mhm.
Be surprised with the way that he plays. But credit where
Uh,
credit's
uh,
due. Timberwolves look flipping
mhm.
good.
It was a good
We're
good
gonna end
team.
that there.
Timberwolves. You got Jaden McDaniels too. You got Nikhil Alexander Walker. These guys were the clamping the shit out of Book and Durant the whole series. So it's just a good team. You see the chemistry. They work well together. So it's gonna be an exciting second
Well,
round.
and everyone's contributing and everyone's producing.
Yeah. It's not
Right?
just like one-sided. Like even when Ant
Yeah.
has a bad game, you can have other guys step up. When KD has a bad game, who
Yeah.
else can step up?
Yeah.
When Booker has a bad
They
game, who
can
else steps
trust their
up?
bench, right? They can trust
Yeah.
their bench. Okay.
Uh, who do you
So
want to move on to
that's
next?
T-Wolves. So now we're gonna go to the other elimination. Pelicans lost to the Thunder.
Okay, we don't need to talk much about
We don't have to
this.
talk much about this. This was the most expected one, probably.
Wait, let me
Go.
talk Thompson Mac. Pelicans. Okay, it's not the Pelicans' fault. I mean, I feel like the series could have been a little closer if Zion was in there because I feel like
He could have won them a
the
game. He
paint
could have won
is
them
how
a
you
game.
beat
Yeah.
the Thunder because you get Chet to foul out. I promise if you get Chet to foul out, you guys will be good. Because I don't like as much as I like Jalen Williams, he cannot hold down that backup five spot. He's too small. He's I think 6'8", 6'9". And
Yep.
Zion's like a big tank, so he's just gonna play bully ball. Um, but Brandon Ingram, I told you this last week. Remember when I started this? I think in the elimination game, he dropped 8 points. He was 2 for
No,
14.
he was non-existent. The guy wasn't there. I even
Yeah,
argued. I said like you have to
he
be
got
there.
put in the Dort chamber. Lou Dort clamped this guy up. Brandon Ingram is like He looks like my park character, okay? He looks like a my park character. He's just tatted. He spent all his VC on his tats. He didn't improve his game. You get paid, how much is getting paid? Like 30 some mil, a max,
Yeah, he's getting a
basically
lot
max
of money,
all-star
a lot
money.
of money.
And you play like this, like your star is hurt, step up, and you played like dog water. You got a 33-year-old, 34-year-old CJ McCollum. He can't do nothing either. He's washed, he's old. Well, he's not washed, but like he can't do it by himself. And then the bench just was not benching. You got Valanciunas. You got a slow starting five trying to guard Chad who can space the floor, and then I don't know, just OKC is
Honestly,
just a better team.
it was just the Thunder star power, right? At the end of the day, star power, chemistry, youth, but it's also youth with
Coaching.
experience and coaching. They were first in the league for a reason. These types of teams should always be winning in the first round. That's
Mhm.
exactly what happened. They smoked them. There's not much else to say really. The
I
Thunder are
mean,
awesome.
they're gonna play
They're a
Clippers or
title contender.
Mavericks too.
So yeah, and it's gonna be an
That's
exciting
gonna be a
matchup.
good
But
series.
the Thunder versus Mavs would be exciting to watch. I'm not a huge
Thunder are good.
guy, but Thunders versus Mavs would be fun. But like I said, not too
Um,
much to talk about with that one, so we can just literally go right by that. We'll go to the next sort of less interesting one, which is Celtics are leading the Heat 3-1 in the series right now.
oh,
Give
I
me your
thought we were
thoughts on
staying
that.
sticking in the West.
No, we're gonna go all over the place here. Because
Okay, okay.
what else was left in the West?
Mavericks and Clippers.
Oh, I didn't even write that one down. Okay, wait, no, let's do that first. What's the score in that?
It's 2-2 right now.
2-2, okay.
Like, are they playing right now? I think they're playing right now.
Well, maybe that's why I didn't write it down.
Mavs and Clippers, they are not playing.
No, they're
No, they
not
are playing. No, no, no.
today.
Tomorrow or like today, as in like Tuesday. Oh no, Wednesday they're playing.
Oh, yeah, it's the next day for you over there.
Yeah, yeah. So it's
Okay.
tied 2-2. I think the next game is in LA. Uh,
Game is it game
I'm-
5?
yeah, but
Yeah, it'll be in LA.
this series is good. You got like it's very even,
Well, I
but
saw the part of the first game and I watched the game 2 and game 3, and those were close.
last game was the best game.
Was it?
The
Okay.
Clippers almost blew a 20-point lead,
Oh
and then
yeah. No,
PG
wait.
hit that
I heard about that. I
nasty
read a bunch
like
of stuff about it.
sidestep three in the corner. Oh my God, that was nasty. Shushed the crowd so bad on over PJ. That was disgusting. This is why PG is Brandon Miller's favorite. Like you see all those TikTok edits of him being, bro, PG is a nasty.
Yeah.
But this guy, he's good. PG is good, and they don't even need Kawhi. I think they're 0-2 with Kawhi, and they're 2-0 without Kawhi, which is
Why
like
not
makes
playing?
not he didn't play
Oh,
because he's
is he
not
hurt again?
knee inflammation. The knees are dust.
Honestly, he just needs a year of rest, I think. I think he needs to do like what he did with the Spurs. Remember, he took that year off and then came to the
Mm.
Raptors.
Yeah, that was a good year.
I think he just
But
got to do the same thing again.
I mean, James Harden, he's been having a great series. You can see James Harden, he's like back to himself. He's
He's
high
really
everyone.
improved in the playoffs. And
Yeah,
since he's had a little bit of a bigger role that means a little bit more, he's been playing
I
way
think.
better.
I think it's because he has PG on his team. Because back then on the Rockets, everyone would just focus on him because he had shooters around him and he just kick out.
Yeah.
But now he has PGs, and you can't leave PGs, so you have to like, you know, who they have guarding. I think they have. I even know who they have guarding, Harden. But PG, I know they put PJ or Derek Jones
It
the
wasn't
wings on.
Luca.
No, they didn't have Luca on PG. I think they
Oh,
switched
PG. Wasn't
Luca.
Luca on Harden?
Yeah, it was Luca
Yeah.
or Kyrie on Harden. They switch, I think, because they have no one else to play on them.
Kyrie plays pretty good defense, so maybe he would be on PG.
I feel like he's a little small though, because Kyrie's like 6'2", 6'3". James is like 6'4",
Yeah,
6'5", and he's like
yeah.
chunkier.
Maybe. But Kyrie's a little more physical if PG tries
Mm.
to take a drive into the paint. So,
But
uh,
I think the Mavs can win the series if their bench steps up. When their bench steps up, like in Game 3,
yeah.
they're they had they had the chance to go up 3-1, but
Well, they just
PG.
can't pull a game one where they just took like 1,000 threes
Mhm.
and they didn't make any of them and they were down by 20 points at the half. Like you were never gonna win that game. Like it can't be like
It's
that.
just bench production and your bigs. You need to stop Zubac. Um, I think Gafford and Lively need to do a better job. Thank God they're not playing Dwight Powell. He's poverty, even though he's Canadian. He's ass.
The guy is
Okay,
not great.
Even Mavs fans will tell you he's ass. So, it's exciting to see this series, but I think if the Mavericks bench steps up, because Kyrie and Luka are gonna step up, then they're gonna
Yeah,
win.
no, they're not gonna have any off days like these
Mm.
guys are.
But I think Kyrie or Luka, they're gonna pull out a 50 bomb. Mark my words. They're gonna pull out like a 50 triple double.
I would
Luka,
not be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised because Kyrie is also he's a baller in the playoffs, especially when he's with Cleveland. Like
hmm
the guy shows up, and Luka's just a king every single match. Like every
hmm
single game, this guy is amazing. So I actually expect him at some point to do something crazy. I think the Mavs are still gonna win that series.
it's fair.
I don't know what it is. I just think that Luka's got this aura around him that no one else in that sorry, not Celtics Clippers team has.
hmm
He's gonna make them win. Like he's gonna will it to happen. But yeah, that's an exciting series. I forgot to even put that one in my notes, but that's probably one of the that one feels the closest that series right now.
Yeah, I'd
Yep.
say so too.
Okay, so now we'll move to the East. Um, and it's Celtics are leading the Heat 3-1 in the series.
hmm
The biggest thing to come out of that though is that Porzingis is hurt,
How
right?
long is he out for?
I don't know. I As of this point, I didn't see an update on his injury. It's just that he was hurt. Probably actually
Let me rant about this guy real quick.
go.
Kristaps Porzingis, you are dog water, okay? You're a unicorn, but you're the most injury-prone unicorn I've ever met. Okay, I don't. You're made of bones. This is what you're built of. But like a chopstick, okay? I don't know how many times you've been hurt. I don't know how many times you've sat out back to back. Because you cost me my fantasy team, by the way. Okay, oh my God. I don't even want to say the things because we're gonna get
Are
banned.
you the type of guy that places a bet and then texts the player saying, "I'm expecting
No,
you
no,
to
no.
go off"?
I'm not that
Right?
down bad. Maybe next year. Maybe I'll do that next year. But this guy,
It's not a
ass.
good idea.
Be a man. Stop being a little wuss and play your back to backs. It's the playoffs. I don't know who they don't have. They have Al Horford. You really think 37-year-old Al Horford's gonna guard Bam? No, they need you to space the
Yeah.
floor. Get the hell in there and play. You're getting paid 30 mil. You're on a super team. Do something. Keep talking, bro. Before I like say something.
Anyways, the Celtics are they're in a groove right now, up 3-1. They're gonna win this series. Like even though the Heat did manage to get a game off of them, I maybe Jimmy does something special or something like that, but
No, he's hurt. I don't think he's.
he's not coming back.
I don't think so because of the MCL sprain. I don't think it's.
Oh yeah, that's right. He might miss a couple of games. If he's out, then they're for sure done. Because who else is there? They've got a couple of young guys. They've got Tyler Harrow. They've
Tyler
got
Hero, I really like.
um, they've got isn't there a guy Vasquez?
Yeah. No.
Um,
Hami Jaquez. Wait, I don't know if that's his name. That might be the singer Jaquez. Hami Hawkes. There we go. Not Jaquez.
okay.
Sorry, guys.
Okay. I thought there was someone else on that team as well that's on the starting
Just call
five.
him. I just call him JJ.
Anyways, they have a decent group there, but in my opinion, they don't have a superstar anywhere around there besides
Right.
Jimmy. Without him, I feel like he's kind of like the quarterback of that team. Like
He's like the
if
X
he's playing
factor.
well, the whole entire team
Yeah.
plays well, right? Because no one else on the team is like incredibly impressive. Bam probably is the most impressive out of
But
them.
like Bam, he
Not
can't
good
do it
enough
all.
to he can't win games. So if Jimmy doesn't play like you're saying, it's over. Celtics will win the next game for sure.
Mhm.
And it's as simple as that. This series hasn't really been super interesting. It's you expected the Celtics had 60 plus wins this year. They like we said this before in a previous podcast. If the Celtics don't make the finals, it's a failure. And to be honest with you, if they don't win the championship, it's probably a failure too. So they need to win the whole entire thing because they had too good of a year to not at least be in the finals. So
I
that's
think they
really
have to win it. You can't go to the finals and lose.
honestly, yeah. That
Like imagine going to the finals 2 times in 2 years in 3 years and you lose. Because remember they went against the Warriors and then they lost.
they were in the finals?
Yeah, they played the Warriors in the finals 2 years ago.
Really? I don't know. I'm
That's
forgetting
when
now.
remember when Steph won his fourth?
That was against the Celtics?
Yeah, they won in six, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, wow. I didn't
The
even,
yeah,
I've completely I've
the
erased that
Jays
from
didn't
my
have the
memory.
best series that game or that series, but
Anyways, that's where we're at with the Celtics. Right now, they're in the groove that they should be. This probably should have been a sweep, to be honest with you, but whatever. They're gonna go through.
But let me just say really quickly, like
Yep.
the Heat, good team, good coach, good play, like solid players, but I just feel like they're missing Jimmy too much because you have no one to guard the wings. You don't have anyone to guard Tatum or Brown, and usually you got Jimmy for one of them because he's a capable defender. He's a great defender too because he's your main offense and he's your main defense. So when you have this guy out, it's going to be difficult. But Eric Spoelstra, he's a great coach. So I wouldn't be surprised if they take another game, but I think Boston wins the series too.
Yeah, Spoelstra's experience definitely could really help them, right? Like this guy has been in so many playoff situations. He's worked with so many top end players. Like even if you think back to like LeBron, D Wade, Chris Bosh, just those three on that team, right? Like that was they had some stars there, right? So he knows
Hmm.
it, right? He knows the feeling and he knows how to calm the players down. He knows the strategies. And he's beaten some good teams. So that wouldn't surprise me. But now we'll move to a more dramatic one, which is the Bucks versus the Pacers. The Bucks actually won today, 115-92.
I caught the end of the game
Um,
at the gym. It was
but
pretty
so the
good.
Pacers are up 3-2 in the series. Still haven't won it. This is now this is a must-win series for the Pacers. Giannis is out and Dame is out.
Hmm.
How did you
I don't know
not
how
win
they
today?
lost today.
How did you not win today? How did the Pacers not win? Right? How did you only score 92 points today?
Oh, I know why they scored 92 points. Because you got Siakam putting in 12 points. You have Tyrese putting 16, and he only had 6 assists. So you know when this guy is like 15, you know the team's gonna win. But everyone was just breaking their shots. Just it was
But
I don't
the
know.
thing is, right, these are the games that are concerning because if you can't execute in the games that you need to win to move on, like
Hmm.
this was their first crack at moving on in this series. This might come back to haunt them now. Because I don't
Yeah,
know what's the timeline on Dame. Is he done or can he come back?
you can come back.
So he might be back. Giannis is still recovering from the calf issue he's having, but he could be back too. I don't think he's out. I think he's still day to day. So if they both come back and now you lose this series because you couldn't win the game that they weren't there, I don't even what are you going to do? How much more can you possibly improve in the offseason? Right? I don't know.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
even if you do get through, let's say that they do get through, they win the next game or they win the game after, you couldn't win when you had to, right? You put yourself in an even tougher position. That makes me think that you have an even less chance of winning the next round, that they couldn't win this game. Because I get it about having off days and your guys sometimes don't play well. This was a golden opportunity where Damian Lillard was out, their best shooter, and Giannis Antetokounmpo, one of the best players in the NBA, already a champion, was out. This was your best chance, and you might have just thrown the series one away if they come back.
hmm
If they don't, if only even if Giannis comes back, I'd be worried. If it's just Dame, I think that they can still win.
hmm
But if they both come back, I actually think the Bucks will win the series.
Well,
I think that's what I'll.
yeah, I can. I can see that, but I don't know. I just feel like the Pacers, it was a must-win game. This is like your best, it was your best chance to win the game. You can't come out and you're up 8 in the first quarter, and then you have an abysmal second quarter. You get outscored 13 in the second, and then you get outscored 15 in the third, in the second half. I don't know what the hell the coach was telling these guys, or maybe the players were just cheeks because you
Yeah.
only had a few.
How
You
can you
didn't
have
have
your
any.
worst shooting performance of the playoffs in this game?
I know it's like the worst possible like scenario, and I'm
This is
worried
the
for the
game
Pacers.
where because we're trying to figure out what's going on with Tyrese Halliburton. Why is this guy? Why has he been so bad lately? Like
You know, he got
compared to
outplayed by Patrick
his
Beverly today.
expectation, huh?
He got outplayed by Patrick Beverly today.
Yeah, but the thing is like if there's any game that you're gonna find a way to get back your old form, it's
Mhm.
this game. And he wasn't clutch today. He didn't
Yeah.
figure it out. 115-92. Are you joking me? No Giannis, no Damian Lillard. Your two top point getters are gone for the Bucks. They probably expected to lose. I don't know what Doc Rivers could have possibly said to them, could have given them a ton of confidence other than go out there, give it your best. Whatever happens today happens. We're two men down who are so important. So just play your roles and see what happens. And all that happened was they let the Pacers make mistakes. The Pacers probably thought, "Oh, we got this." They got ahead of themselves, and now they've lost the game. This is where inexperience comes into play. This was a must-win game, and this is so poor to only have scored 92 points today and to have lost by the margin that they lost by. They lost by more than 15 points, right?
Yeah, I think they
That
were
is
down
just
by
sad.
like 20 something in the fourth.
Yeah, it's just sad.
But
This is
you just can't have. How are you letting Patrick Beverly have a double double? I swear I haven't seen this guy have a double double in like a decade. He dropped 13 and 12. You
so
have Malik
they'll be
Beasley.
going back to Indiana for the game 6, right?
No,
So
they're going to
who the
Milwaukee.
Bucks have home advantage?
Yeah,
Oh, so they oh
I
my
know.
God. They lost at home?
Yeah, they lost
Oh
at
my
home too.
oh my God.
You have
Okay,
Middleton putting up 29-12. Yeah, Bobby Portis 29-10. It's just
dude.
it's
The guys
unacceptable.
stepped up today. They stepped up. So the Bucks did what the
Yeah.
Pacers had to do. So
Mhm.
we're not
But
going to keep on talking about this. I don't care about either team. It just frustrates me that because I'm not a huge Bucks guy. I'm not a fan of them. I like Tyrese Halliburton. I like Siakam. This guy was a Raptor, but you have to win this game. Like this
I
was a
just feel like there's no
must-win game.
experience on this Pacers team. I'm worried that now
Yeah,
they're like, oh
they don't have
shit,
any experience.
we might
That's
lose.
what's going on right now. They don't. I don't even know who their coach is,
I
but
think it's Rick Carlisle. I think
yeah,
he's not a bad coach when he was with Dallas, so he definitely has some experience,
some
but
experience. But this is
it's
poor.
just the roster has no experience because if you look at everyone,
It's a young team. It's a
yeah,
young team.
it's mainly Miles Turner and Pascal Siakam are your vets basically with like playoff experience, and you have so many of these guys that are young, so we'll see how they
Yeah.
play game six.
Okay.
But game six, they have to think it's a must-win series. Like go into game six thinking it's
If they
game
lose
seven.
game 6, like the Bucks have all the momentum going back to Indiana. Like it was
Yeah,
the home court won't even matter them because you're giving them even more time for Dame and Giannis to get healthy. Like if they're not
exactly.
back in the next game, they'll probably be back for game 7, right? Like they're gonna find a way. So I don't know. They've got a lot to figure out now. They've got a lot to think about because knowing that both those guys was out automatically makes this game winnable. I don't care what I see on the score line. You could have won this game, and somehow everyone was just kind of off today. So that's done.
Yeah,
Bucks
they're
won
gonna win
today.
this.
Good for the Bucks. They pulled it off. Um, we'll move to another one. This was an overtime game today. 76ers beat the Knicks 112,
Crazy
106.
game.
First of all, Tyrese Maxey, dude, in the last
46 points.
but in the last like what, 18 seconds, the guy had like 10 points or something like that.
Yeah, you see that three from the logo? Oh my
Yeah,
God.
he
That's
everyone was saying that he had like his
such a
Reggie
steal.
Miller moment, bro. Like that was crazy. The guy played so good.
And they won away from home too. They won in Madison,
This is a
MSG.
huge win to win an MSG. That stadium is so loud. The players have been complaining about it. It's so loud. And the 76ers, they did it. And this is what's worrying because the 76ers, bro, this is a good team. This is a good squad here in
And they
Philadelphia.
won without Embiid playing good. He played like ass.
And
You see,
trust
he
me, when
almost
they
had
go
a
back to
triple
Philly, he's
double.
going to play great. Like he's not
Yeah,
going to have
yeah.
that game again. Like this was, once again, we talk about it. You had your chance. This was your chance.
I
And
know
you
he had
did.
9 turnovers. You see?
Yeah, dude, Embiid was not good. But the
It's
Knicks,
good.
this was their shot. And Maxi stepped up, right? Someone had to step up, and it was Maxi. And
You see how
now,
many minutes they played?
who?
Tibbs had three guys, 50 minutes.
Yeah, they played almost like the entire game.
Yeah, and Maxi and Embiid basically play 15 minutes, but
But that's expected. I'm actually, you know what? I'm a little bit surprised Embiid played the whole entire game
oh,
just
he did
because
have a
of his
triple double.
conditioning.
I
But
didn't know that.
Maxi, I'm not surprised. This guy, we talked about it when we were talking about the NBA awards a little bit earlier. He has turned into a superstar. He's clutch. He's become a guy that they can depend on. And the 76ers have an absolute gem there. Like they have a point guard for the future there.
Hmm.
And this is huge. That was his clutch moment right there. This could
Yeah,
change the whole entire series. This could turn it around. So we'll see what happens. This is not totally demoralizing for the Knicks. It's not like what's going on with the Pacers. They have a shot. They brought it to overtime. Losing at home, though, that's tough. but they've got that 1 game cushion. The next game, though, in Philadelphia, that's going to be a tough one. It's a tough atmosphere. Embiid, I guarantee you, is going to be better. Unless he's hurt, he's going to play better than what he did today. He's probably going to drop like 40, and they're going to be in trouble. So Brunson's going to have a monster game. Josh Hart's going to have to play better. That whole entire team is going to have to improve like crazy because this is not they were close enough to win today. 112,
Hmm.
106 in overtime, close enough to win, right? One mistake in that game could have cost them the win earlier on, right? So I don't know. I don't know if you want to add anything to that, but yeah.
Man, I'm gonna just talk about the Knicks for a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, it was like the Pacers kind of like when the team superstar is having a bad game, you gotta go in and you gotta win that game because superstars are called superstars for a reason. They don't have bad games back to back, and it's the playoffs. So you gotta go in with that mindset. You gotta win that series. Yeah, Brunson dropping 40. All right. You got Josh Hart 18. You know he does everything, but I feel Brunson can't do it himself, you know. Dante's got to step up. He's pretty inconsistent. Like he'll drop 9, and then he'll drop 20, then he'll drop 5. Like you got to like stay consistent. Miles McBride has been good. Mitch Robb, he just came back from injury. I think he sprained his ankle. He only played 25 minutes, but 2 points from 8 points between your bigs, between Hardenstein and Robinson, you got to have more. I
Yep.
know you guys, your main job is to stop Embiid, but you just can't have only four guys dropping double digits. You guys gotta can't be dropping single digits in the playoffs if you're not going to do anything else.
Yeah,
Um,
Hartenstein had all of that hype about how good he's been playing. And
he is
then
good, but like I
but
don't know,
to
you just
but to
gotta
have a
take it
game
to
like that
another.
today, right? Like you needed to they really needed to capitalize on Embiid's struggles today. They really needed to. But they didn't.
Embiid 19, 10, 16. He had a triple double. He had 9 turnovers.
Yeah.
It's not a good game, so you should have won. It's not. It's like a decent game, but it's just the
Yeah, but
turnovers.
it's not an Embiid level game. Like
Yeah, like Embiid,
Embiid
you
dropped
expect to
40
drop
in these kinds
30,
of games,
40,
right? So
and like
and he's gonna do
15.
that. In Philly, he loves that crowd. He is going to absolutely have a great game. It's about now if Maxi also has a game like this again.
We'll see if who's gassed, who's tired, because this is a long series. Back like
Yeah,
I think this is the second OT of the series.
this honestly, this has been the most intense one that we've watched.
Yeah,
Like this one is, and part of it is because it's New York, right?
yeah,
The
and it's
Knicks in
Philly. You got like
general,
two crowds.
two huge crowds, but also the Knicks in general. The amount of
Yeah,
pressure that team takes from media is just a huge basketball market, right? So it's already intense just because it's New York. Add in a
Mhm.
classic team like Philly, who's got great players and they're a great team.
And they have the MVP from last
That's what I was
year.
about to say. With the former or with the reigning MVP in
Mhm.
Embiid, it makes for a huge series and a fun one. And it's been intense and it's been close. And both sides have had their stars go off, right? Brunson dropped like 49 last game or the game before, right? Like they both teams have been playing to their top performance. So let's see what happens. We have we me and you had the Knicks going all the way. I still think that the
I
Knicks are
think
going
they
to win
can
the
still
series.
do it
I think they'll still pull it off, but they've made it more difficult for themselves not winning today,
for sure, for sure.
right? All
Move
right.
on to
Then we
the
go
next
to
series.
I think this is the final matchup
Yeah, it's the last one.
is Cavs Magic. The Cavs beat the Magic today by just 1 point, 104-103. Cleveland's up 3-2. First of all, what I gotta say, props to the Magic. They have made this series so close. I am
Hmm.
so surprised. I thought once the Cavs got Donovan Mitchell back, they were gonna run away with this, and they're not. Like this is close. This is another intense battle. The Magic, honestly, the Magic, in my opinion, they have nothing to lose. They have nothing to lose.
They're
They
such a
no
young team. It's like a growing year, kind of.
That's what I mean. They have no expectation, right? They came into this as they're just getting experience, and all of a sudden now they they're only down 3-2, and they're going back home to Orlando, which I mean it's not an incredible atmosphere or anything, but it's still a home game,
Yeah,
and
home.
they've got a chance to tie that series back up and at least take Cleveland to Game 7, give
Hmm.
themselves a chance to take the series. Obviously, they've got to win the next game first, but they're in a and they only lost by 1 point today. They only lost by one. It was a close game. Orlando is doing better than expected. Meanwhile, Cleveland is doing worse than expected. And this is where, upsets happen. Because honestly, I don't think that we've really seen an upset yet. There hasn't been an upset.
Yeah,
So
that hasn't not yet.
this could be the one. If we're thinking about a first round upset, we don't really have one coming up yet. This would be it if the Magic beat the Cavs. And that's kind of the feeling I'm getting with how they're really giving the Cavs the run for their money. Like it's so close. So yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna just say real quick, like I told you, Zion. I told you this Cavs team wasn't good. You didn't listen to me. I keep the receipts, buddy. They only won by 1 point. You have no excuse to lose by 1 point, but to win by 1 point. You have two superstars on your team. You overhype Darius Garland. You think he's nice. I know you're gonna watch this because you're gonna edit the video. You think Darius Garland's nice. Think Mobley's depoy, whatever, whatnot. But this team's ass. I'm telling you, this team is. It's not ass, but there's no bench. I just saw this. You know they gave Marcus Morris Sr. 26 minutes. When's the last time you heard of like Marcus Morris Sr.
It's been a
playing?
while. It's been a
Give him
while.
26 minutes because Karis LeVert is ass. I don't know what the hell happened to him. He dropped 3 points in 19 minutes.
The guy
This guy's
used to
supposed
be
to be your
sick.
spark.
He used to be
Yeah,
sick.
I don't know this. I don't know what the hell. These people just forget how to shoot. You have Tristan Thompson playing 9 minutes when he should be like on Cancun with cheating on his wife or some shit. And then you have Sam. Remember the Sam Morril game?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
no, it was the Dean Wade game. But you know what I mean? It's just this team isn't deep enough. But Donovan Mitchell did his thing. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do. I feel like you guys should have won in like 6-5 or even a sweep. Shouldn't be going to game 7 because you're going against a team with no experience. But I'm so happy that I think the coach is Jamal Mosley, the bald black dude with the beard. That's not racist, guys, okay? Don't say nothing. But I remember, I think last game or 2 games ago, they started John Isaac at center and they lost. I swear he watches the podcast because I told him not to put John Isaac at center because he's not big enough. And they pause. And they put in Wendell Carter Jr., who's a big boy. Pause again. And he's there to, box out. Because Jared Allen, Evan Mobley, these guys are like huge. Pause again.
Yeah.
Like Twin Towers. So you need someone that's tall and
You're gonna say something
wide.
that's big.
Oh my God, it just gets worse and worse. Just need a big man on a.
Bro,
You
relax.
guys know what I mean. But this
Relax.
Magic team, it's young, it's fun. You got Franz, you got Paulo. Like look, these are second year guys,
Second
second
year.
and third
Second year. I
year
think they're both
guys
second
that
year.
are
Yeah.
leading your team. But it's a interesting series. I didn't expect it to go this way. I doubt you guys, but I hope you guys beat the Cavs so I can prove Zayn wrong.
Yeah, just
Uh,
for context, Zayam's our editor slash cool
I think
friend.
they know.
So
Don't they
I don't
know?
know if he was on an episode that we didn't even upload, so
Oh, okay.
maybe they don't know. But he's our boy.
Well,
Uh,
yeah, that's it for NBA coverage
do you
today.
want to do a quick overview of the Champions League match that happened today?
How quick? Five
Like
minutes quick?
5 to 7 minutes, yeah.
5 minutes quick. All right.
All right. So the game that happened today in the Champions League was Bayern Munich versus Real Madrid in Germany. First of all,
Two
atmosphere was,
two. You have to
huh?
say the score. You gotta say the
Yeah,
score.
sorry. The score was 2-2. The
Yeah.
atmosphere in Germany was phenomenal. They were supporting that team like crazy. All I'm gonna say, Real Madrid is not that good this year. They are not that good. They did not look good today. If you watch that game, Bayern had basically possession the whole entire match. The fact it was even 2-2 is crazy. Real
Yeah, look
Madrid,
at this. This guy just
Re-
salty.
Real
No, no,
Madrid.
no. This
No,
guy's
no, 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 no. I'm telling Arsenal lost to Bayern. I should be
yeah,
more
that's what
salty
you
about
want.
that. I'm telling you that Bayern played way better than Real Madrid did today. And Real Madrid got outclassed in the last match that they played against Man City, and they managed to win because it was penalties. They did not play that good in that match. You know it.
Oh
And today
God, this
again,
guy.
and today they got outclassed again. Real Madrid had no possession. Jude Bellingham was literally
They had
nowhere.
48% possession.
Jude Bellingham was nowhere.
Okay, okay.
He
Jude
was
didn't show up
nowhere.
this, but
Jude
we'll see
Bellingham was
next game. Next
nowhere.
game.
He was nowhere. Harry Kane was the best striker today. He was one of the best players today. Kimmich was one of the best players today. Goretzka was one of the best players today. Real Madrid, Rudiger was good, and Vinicius was good because Vinicius
Well,
made some
Cruz
good
played
runs,
pretty good
and
too.
he had 2 goals. Who?
Cruz.
Okay, and Cruz had a good assist. I'll give him that. Besides that, Bayern, in my opinion, owned this game. They owned it. That goal from Sane was sick. On the free kick, that was a sick goal. And then Harry Kane put away an easy penalty. You knew he wasn't going to miss that. Dude, Bayern could win this matchup. They can do it.
I mean,
Real Madrid
mm,
was not good today. We will talk more about this later. Real Madrid was not good today. The level I expect from them and Carlo managing that team is to a whole other level because of all the money they spent and how incredibly talented that team is. Right? People are saying Jude Bellingham's worth 200 million euros. He's not. Based on how he's played in his last two Champions League matches, from what I've seen, he's not. The
mhm.
guy's nowhere. He's made almost no plays. He's been
Like,
almost they even subbed him off in the 70th minute because he was nowhere. They subbed him off for like Brahim or something.
are you
That
done ripping my team? No.
bro, Real Madrid is not your team. All
Well,
right.
it's my second team, you know.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
No,
Man
no,
U,
no. How it
your
works,
two
if you're a
highest
Man U
spenders.
fan, you're a Madrid
Don't
fan.
don't
If you're
do
a
this,
City
okay?
fan, you're a Barca fan.
Real Madrid was trash. They were trash. I'm telling you, besides Rudiger, Cruz, and Vinicius, that was it. Rodrigo, nothing special. Valverde, I forgot he was even on the pitch, bro. Chile
Are you
did
done?
nothing
Okay, okay,
today.
buddy. Okay.
Camavinga did nothing. He had one cool pass. That was it. He did
Are you
nothing
done?
today. I can't even remember the defenders that were on this team. That's how bad they were.
Are you done?
No, this team was so bad.
This guy just
Meanwhile,
doesn't like the
Bayern,
team.
but how did Bayern manage to keep this game a draw? How? They haven't spent money in years. This team has
I
been
mean, it's not. No, they spent big money on Harry
they
Kane.
got Harry Kane. Wow, that's it.
No,
This whole
Kim
entire
and
team
Jay.
for Real Madrid is
No,
different
no,
in the
no.
last
They
couple
got
of
Kim and
years.
Jay too. That's two.
Okay, okay, all right, yeah,
He
because
was like
that's a
40
game
or
changer.
50.
That's a game. She actually beat Vinicius on a run. Basically, they were sprinting against each other, and he beat him.
Yeah, because he's my cousin.
Bro,
We
I'm
look alike.
telling you, Real Madrid, they play like this in the next match in the Bernabeu, they lose. I'm telling you, they're
Yeah,
gonna lose.
but they're not going to
How do you know? This happened
because
the
they
last match
played.
against Man City
No,
and had to go to
oh my.
penalties. This is not happening again. They will their luck will not continue. This was awful for a team that
All
has
right,
spent
you
this
think
much
Bayern's gonna
money.
win? You think Bayern's gonna win this series?
I hope Bayern wins. I hope. I hate Real
All right,
Madrid.
guys.
I hope so. This
All
is
right.
crazy. They did not look good today. They were not convincing. That's all I'm going to say. That's how we're going to finish it. Real Madrid was not
Okay.
convincing
Okay.
today.
Let me. Okay, now's my turn. All right.
No,
Let me
go
just
ahead.
say,
Go ahead.
Bayern is winless in their last 8 games against Madrid,
I don't care. I don't
conceding an
care about
average
that
of
stat. This
2.4
team is not the
goals per
same.
game.
This team is
No, no,
different.
but let me say, Cruz, this guy's a bad man. He like motion, he went like that. Vinny made the run, slotted that pass. That was sexy.
One great pass.
Muy
I
bien.
will say Cruz was the best player today for Real Madrid. He was the best, which is sad that your 36 or 37-year-old was your best player out of a team of 24-year-olds. He was the best player.
He's experienced. That's what he's supposed to do.
No, but how come nobody else was even close to him?
I mean,
Nobody else was anywhere near his level today.
Vinny.
No, Vinicius made one good run and he put away a penalty.
What do you
I'm
mean
not
just put
impressed.
away a penalty? You know how much
I,
pressure there is?
I'm
And it's
not
against
impressed. It wasn't
Neuer?
even a whole matchup. There's no extra
Oh
pressure.
my
This guy puts the
God.
pressure on himself. He has to score. When you
Okay,
look
okay.
at how big that goal is compared to the goalie, if that ball doesn't go in, that's shameful.
Oh, you hear this
Okay?
guy? This guy's
That was
oh my God.
shameful.
This guy's the type of
Can't
guy to call
miss. He
Ronaldo
can't miss. He's
Penaldo.
expected to score. He's expected to score the penalties. I'm impressed that Bayern was even in this match because realistically, Real Madrid should have won this match 4-0. On paper, before this match started, it should be 4-0. And instead, it's 2-2. And Bayern was leading. No, man.
Okay, let
No.
me just say,
You cannot
Bayern,
be happy
I
about
feel
this.
like they're a very underrated team because everyone thinks they're some ass team just because didn't win the Bundesliga. But that Leverkusen team's good. That Dortmund team is decent. So, but Bayern are different in Europe. They're like the opposite of Arsenal. Arsenal shit in Europe. They're good in the league.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry,
All
you're
right.
catching me straight, but Jamal Musiala, he had a great game. He was destroying Vasquez, Lucas Vasquez. Um, you got Muller, you got experience there. You got Kimmich, that experience. You got Neuer as well. You got Goretzka. You got and Sane. The front three played so good.
Yeah, they
Kane,
did.
Sane, Musiala, they all did their thing. But
Mhm.
I think I don't know. You just can't have. I feel like you can't have Nacho. for in here right now. I feel like
Yeah, but that it wasn't his fault that they played so bad. Like if you think about Real Madrid's front three, they have Vinicius, Rodrigo, and Valverde. Fine, Vinicius had a good match. The other two were non-existent. Rodrigo was taking fouls he didn't have to take, and Valverde, I'm not even joking. I'm telling you, I forgot he was in the game. I
yeah, but I'm
totally
not
forgot.
worried because Madrid are clutch. They know the position that they're into. Last game against Man City, it was I think 3-3 or was it 4-4 the first game?
Uh, it was 3-3.
It was
3-3.
3-3, and then you go into the Etihad and then you win on pens. You you can't beat that. So
I don't
now
know.
you're tied
In my
2-2 and you go
opinion,
into
the only way that Real Madrid, because
yeah.
here's what I'm figuring out. When Bellingham doesn't play well, the team doesn't play well. It seems to be working around him. And the last two matches, he has been mid. I'm not going to say he was bad. You can't say these guys are bad. He was mid. He was
Yeah,
not, he
because he
wasn't even
didn't
a
play to
$100
his
million.
standard.
He set a super high standard, but he also has to always be at that standard.
Yeah, I'm saying he didn't
In a
play at his
match like
standard.
this, he can't do that. That's why against Real Madrid, when your middle is struggling, your forwards can't do anything, and then you're just putting way more pressure on the defense. That's exactly what happened today. Bayern
Hmm.
had way more pressure on Real Madrid's defense today, and that's because Jude just you can't have it just be Cruz. Okay, Cruz has no pace. He's incredible with his passing and
Yeah,
chemistry and athleticism,
he doesn't have the
but he is
legs. He's
not as
slower.
fast as Bellingham is. Bellingham
Yeah,
tried to make a run. He managed to get a free kick on one of his runs. Besides that, though, not in his last two matches, he hasn't played like $180 million player. He hasn't played like it. He needs to, because these matchups are
definitely.
getting tighter. And to be honest with you, Bayern has nothing to lose. The
Mhm.
expectation is that they're going to be eliminated. And actually, what I think, Real Madrid going to the Bernabeu is actually worse for them than if they're playing an away game, because
I do not think so.
the pressure in that stadium is going to be way higher. Because if they lose there,
They're not going to lose though.
I'm just
I'm calling
saying.
it
But they
next
think
week.
about that. The
Next week
players
though.
think about though, if they lose, like it's gonna be madness in there. It's gonna be madness. They're gonna lose so much respect for those fans. It'll be crazy. Vinicius already has a ton of problems in Spain. You don't think if they lose that match, there's not gonna be more?
No, I don't think the Madrid fans. I think the Madrid fans are okay. It's just the other teams in
I
Spain.
thought I heard that the Madrid fans sometimes do it too. Whenever he has bad games,
I mean, I haven't heard
he
it
doesn't
so,
score.
but it's
So,
mainly like obviously other team fans. But
anyways,
I think Carlo's gonna get these boys right in the next game because you can't doubt Carlo too. Who's a better
okay,
coach?
yeah,
Thomas
I'll
too?
give you
Yeah,
that. This guy's
it's Carlo.
I love Carlo. I don't like Real Madrid. I love Carlo though. So he's
Yeah,
he's a
I
pretty
feel
good.
like he's gonna make some lineup changes. He set it up in a 4-4-2 and he put Vinny and Bellingham as the strikers. But I think he should put Rodrigo. I think he should play the diamond one with no wings. I forgot what that.
Well, I
Uh,
think also if he, because now luckily they managed to tie it back up, so they don't have to put a super aggressive lineup in, so they can
hmm,
still kind of run how they did today. But maybe he starts
no,
with
no. I
more
think no.
experienced players out there instead of doing the super aggressive front three. Um, maybe someone like, because you know what's crazy? I actually think that Rodrigo or Valverde would be more effective coming off the bench later in the match. Right.
Yeah, I
So
agree. Can be.
if it's a tie match and it's like 70th minute, 65th minute, then put them in there, because not only is it going to be fresh legs, both of those guys are so quick, like it would be so much more effective for them to go out later.
Yeah.
And if you're losing, then sub them on as soon as that happens, right? After the 50th minute, sub them in. Now you've got a guy who can score again. So you kind of add to that. You don't have to take anybody off, but you have experience to start the match with a little bit more defense. That's
I
just what
mean,
I think that they should do, because they did that last year with Rodrigo and Valverde, and it seemed to work out better for them.
hmm,
So that's what I think. I'm not cheering for Real Madrid, to be honest. I mean, at the end of the day, my team isn't in, so I don't care. I want a fun match.
bye.
But okay, relax, buddy. Okay, you guys might not even be playing in Europa next year. All
How
right,
many Champions League do you have, buddy?
don't just stop this. Okay, just stop this. Just stop this. Are you gonna
Zero.
Champions League next year? No, I didn't think so. All
Give us
right.
2 years.
You're not
Are you
two
gonna win the
years.
league?
Okay, 2 years.
No.
You're not gonna be, okay. You guys are about to buy Mason Greenwood because he'll still be your best player statistically when he comes
Just
in. That's
wait.
how
Okay,
bad your
okay,
team has
okay.
been. right? Rashford sucks. Hoyland has been a joke. You have nothing. You have nothing. Okay. You have nothing. You have Eric Ten Hag, who you don't even want. All
Yo,
right.
you're lucky I gotta go, or else I'd be ranting with you all night
Okay.
long.
We're gonna continue this. We're gonna
Let me just
continue
say
this
one
next
last
week.
thing.
We'll talk about the next Champions League match. Yeah, what do you want to say?
Let me just say one last thing. I think Carlo, I think what he should do is he should put Vinny, he should start everyone except he put Nacho. I think you take him off. You put Camavinga or Tchouaméni at center back. You take out Vasquez because you saw how exposed he got from Musiala.
Yeah, he did not
You
have a good
plug
time.
in, I say you put Camavinga at right back. You put Tchouaméni at center back. And then you put Cruz, and then you put Valverde in the middle. And then you have Vinny, Bellingham, and Rodrigo.
Yeah, kind of space it out a little bit.
Hey, wait, did I add too many players?
Uh,
So instead of
so
Nacho,
you
you
said
put
Modric and Cruz in the middle.
no Modric, Cruz and Valverde in the middle.
Oh, Valverde. I think that
I put
actually
Val.
Modric should. I think that Modric should
I
start.
think no, I think it's too slow because I put
I know,
Valverde.
but I think that the no experience is hurting them right now. I think that they need two experienced guys pushing the middle. Modric still has enough pace to run it.
I
He
don't
still has the
nah.
passability and he has the shot from outside the box to do it. I don't know. I
I
think
think
that,
you save
and I
Modric
think maybe
on
you
the
run
bench.
three midfielders. You put Bellingham as a cam, and like you just totally change up the. Maybe that's what they need to do. They need to put a whole new formation in, start
Take
fresh.
Vasquez out, put Camavinga in, take Nacho out, put
I agree.
Tchouaméni in,
Keep Nacho out.
and
I would
then
say Nacho would be smart if you're leading the match going into the end. Put Nacho in. He'll be good defensively, um, but not offensively, obviously. So you want to only have him in if you need him. I don't think he should play the next one. I think they're kind of forcing it now because this is his last season at Real Madrid.
yeah,
Been
saw
there
that.
since he was like 11 or something, right? So they don't want him. They don't want to not play him, right? The guy's a bit of a club legend. Um, but yeah, we're gonna end it there. We talked about NBA today, Champions League. We'll talk about this next Champions League match probably next week on Monday. And who knows, maybe we'll do a quick podcast on like Thursday or Friday to cover the next two matches that are happening next week. Um,
Yeah,
yeah.
bro, I'm about to piss myself.
All right, but yeah, this is the end. This guy's gotta go to the bathroom, so we'll see this.
Again, what a
So
surprise. Drink
small
water, guys.
bladder.
No,
This
no,
is
no. I stay hydrated,
big
buddy.
muscles, small
Look
bladder.
at the skin. Look at the skin.
You already know
Ain't
what
no
else is
acne on
going
here.
on. It's all good. I'm probably gonna edit all this out, so what's good,
Yeah,
Zion?
we love you, Zion, even though you got some questionable takes. But yeah. We'll see you guys either this week or next week. I don't know. Who knows? I might be in a shirt. I might not be in a shirt.
He might
Uh
have glasses on. He might not. He's a
yeah, yeah,
fraud.
we'll
Like at
see.
this point, we
Depends
don't
how
even
I'm
know who
feeling,
he is, right? He just looks
you know.
different every single time I see him.
So
I haven't seen
ladies,
this
if you
guy
guys are
actually
watching,
in 2 years.
stay away, okay? I'm talking to someone, so stay away, okay? She's gonna
There's
kill me,
no
so stay away.
ladies watching this, all right?
No, no, no. There's some
No,
ladies here.
there's no
No,
ladies
no, no,
watching
no.
this.
I know
Don't
they're
worry, this guy thinks he's something special.
no, no.
That's
I know
all
they're
right.
here. Trust me,
That's all
trust me.
right.
That way we bring the podcast to the club. You want to see what happens to me, the club.
He's not seeing anybody. Don't worry. He's open. He's
No,
good.
no, 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 no,
Open
no, no, no.
season for
Actually,
this
no,
guy.
no, no. I gotta
Open
call her after
season.
this before I get yelled at.
That's how I don't know ladies are watching this. All right.
No, no, no. They're watching. Trust
So
me. All right. We'll see you guys next week. Signing off. We'll see you guys maybe this week actually. We'll
it'll
see.
be probably
End of this week or
or
early next week.
this week, or we'll just try to do it like Monday, like
Yeah,
how.
yeah.
But yeah.
All right. Peace out, guys. We'll see you guys soon.
So yeah.